As the postseason nears, the standings are getting a little more congested at the top of Suffolk County. Northport Huntington trails Kings Park Commack by just 3 points as they head into tonight's action. It's the Tigers and Kings Park Commack next on News 12 Varsity. Well, hi again, everyone. Welcome to the Rinks and Hot Dog. Matt Shortis with you tonight on News 12 Varsity. This, the second meeting of the season between Northport Huntington and Kings Park Commack. The first one came on October the 19th, and it was perhaps one of Northport's finest performances this season. A 7-5 win, a very offensive-oriented attack that night for a team that does not score a lot of goals compared to the top three in this league in Smithtown, Ward Melville, and Kings Park Commack. But they do have two dynamos that we'll see tonight, two electric offensive playmakers. The first one is Max Cesarini, and when you see the sophomore with the puck at his stick, exciting things happen. His coach Steve Dorff says he is a dynamo. 17 goals, 10 assists this season, and he scored 2 in the first meeting against Northport. And Max Galemi, the captain, the junior, 2 goals and 1 assist against King Park Commack in the first meeting. He's not afraid to use his body. He's dangerous inside the circles. He had 35 goals last year as a sophomore and a returning all-star from a year ago as well. So it's Northport and Kings Park. Opening face-off coming your way next on News 12 Varsity. Welcome back to the Rinks at Hop Hog for tonight's Suffolk County High School Hockey League contest with the Kings Park Commack team. 26 points on the season, 13-3-0-0 in third place. Northport Huntington 11-4-0-1. As Northport Huntington, coached by Mike Porcello in his 8th season, 6th season as head coach. And Stephen Dorff, first year as head coach, but 4 years prior with this Kings Park Commack team, 2 as a freshman coach, then 2 as a JV coach as well. Our goalies tonight, it'll be Tom Petrozzella between the pipes in the goal off to our right for Northport Huntington, and Colin Tinchard, the goal off to our left for Kings Park Commack. It's King Park Commack in the white jerseys with the gold and maroon trim and numbers. Charles Bernard takes it into the corner. Go to the far side for the super sophomore, Nick Cesarini. Out to the blue line, punch back into Coyle. Coyle right in front, one-timer, and it was saved, stopped right on the doorstep by Tinchard. A beautiful effort by the senior keeper. Colin Tinchard, solid roller hockey player as well, and they'll set up for a face-off in the dot to the far side. Knuckling puck taken by Sikorsky. Down into the corner. Ruthkowski for Northport Huntington. Turn around. Puck will saucer out to the top of the blue line, but not out of the zone. As Kings Park Commack continuing to pressure. Sikorsky. Northport Huntington trying to push the other way. Pass intercepted. And then dump back in, and Kings Park Commack will go on for a change. Baldolato had it for Northport Huntington. As the Tigers won the last game between these two by a score of 7-5 back on October the 19th, and we'll have an icing whistled. That'll send it down the other end. So again, 7-5 in that game. Max Galemi had 2 goals and an assist in terms of the top goal scorers, and Roger Labate, 4 points, a goal and 3 assists for Northport Huntington. And Colin Tinchard, admittedly, had a rough game, so he's looking forward to this one, get another opportunity in one of the 3 losses for Kings Park Commack this year. Brushed forward by Salucci, giving chase now is MJ Buckholtz for Northport Huntington. Swung around to the near side, taken by Buckholtz. He goes across ice on a saucer pass. Outside of the one shot on goal, 20 seconds in, neither team has been able to generate much offense through the first 3 moments. Take it just outside the blue line, but then turned away. Arena. Kings Park Commack onside. Hard collision just inside the blue line. And a turnover as Northport will take it away. Sent back in by Arena, but right to the waiting stick of Buchholz. Sent to the top of the line, but not out, and now it comes. Hard hit, Palesi in on the boards. Centering pass deflected before it got much of anywhere. Here's Grecky up top, pass deflected on the way to the net. Arena's got it, he'll backhand it up off the dasher boards and that'll be an icing. 3 minutes in, no score between Northport Huntington and Kings Park Commack. Got to look at Kieran Dupree, one of the blue liners. A senior who Mike Porcello coached in midget as well. Face off to Kings Park Commack. A burst of speed, shot, blocker save. Backhanded down into the corner. All the way around to Grecky. Northport Huntington trying to get it out, unable to do so. Tom Broderick keeping it in right in front. Blocked before it got anywhere. And Bedard sends it back all the way through. Frank Leonardo putting a big hit. Knuckling puck to the near side. Played down by Grecky, and Grecky will just throw it on towards net. Tinshirt will go down and then usher it away. Here's Ruthkowski on the top pair defensively. Matt Coyle, one of the big snipers, sends it in. Not much trouble for Tinshirt. Bouncing puck on a break to Silva. Shot pulled wide. Best chance for Kings Park Commack today. Here's Charles Bedard. Trying to dig it out at center ice. Played down, that'll be whistled down on a high stick. And we'll get a face-off. About 4.5 minutes gone by in the opening period. Still looking for the game's first goal. One shot on goal for Northport Huntington. Good golden opportunity, but Tinshirt made sure there was no rebound to be had. Played back, Trottin. Blocked, chase for the puck. Nice job defensively by Travish. Taken away, centered, goes right through the goal mouth. Dug out. And that one will bounce out of the zone and an offsides whistle. As Northport hadn't touched up. This Tigers team coming into this game in 4th place. If you look at it, a lot of younger guys, not a whole lot of seniors that see a bunch of time, but they are an experienced group. They lost in the Suffolk County Finals last year. They won, or they've been to the national tournament 2 years ago. Sent on from the blue line, blocked away by Tinshirt. And it squirts all the way out. So Korski was giving chase, but that'll be whistled down for an icing. So face up now off to Colin Tinshirt's right. Face off one by the Tigers for the moment. Out towards center ice, sent back in by Raffone. Dug out on the near side. Charles Bedard will try and skate it out. Bedard, good pass, broken up though. Stays with it, trying to go over Arena, bounce over his stick. Kept in for the moment. Arena's got it on the forehand. Played by Salucci, the captain, who did not see time last year, didn't play hockey last year. Kept in by Kings Park Commack. Deep into the zone. And then sent down the other end of the ice, and another icing is the call. 8:46 to go in the first period. Still scoreless. Right now, face-offs have been to the advantage of Kings Park Commack. 5-2 so far through the first period. In off the skate. Here's Cesarini, some stick work. Right in front, flicked. Hops over the stick of Arena. Herbert trying to give chase. Comes to Herbert on a center to Arena. Poked away though. Nicely done. Kings Park Commack, here's Cesarini skating it up. The super sophomore Cesarini, gloved out of the air by Petrozello. Would not have been on target, but always want to mitigate any issues from that weak side. But you love the stick work of Nick Cesarini, who's got 17 goals and 10 assists this season to lead Kings Park Commack in points. Leonardo in the corner on a battle. Played out by Coyle of Northport. Send ahead for Labode. Those two work very well together. Right in front, Labode trying to stuff it in. Denied once, denied twice. Around the weak side, and that'll be in for a goal. I thought it stayed out. I saw a bunch of the Northport players rise their hands in celebration. And it looks like Colin Tinshirt was able to keep it out. So the couple times that Northport has put on the pressure, Tinshirt has answered the call. That Coyle line still staying out. Coyle gets leveled and has the puck stripped by Kravitz. Kravitz loses it off his stick. Icing waved off. Dumped back in by Kings Park Commack. They get a couple change. Past the midway point of the first period. Scoreless contest. Again, which had a much different look in the last contest, where we had a combined 6 goals scored in the first period. There's Buckholz. Had it behind the net for the moment, squirts out. Giving chase, here's an opportunity, well defended. Buckholz diving to eliminate the opportunity. Scrum forward on the near side corner. Played around by Buckholz. Dug out by McGrain. Back it comes from McGrain, who will bounce it on up. An opportunity. Warren giving chase for Northport. Back into the corner for Warren. Cross ice pass. Dupree. Dupree's pass flutters wide. Kings Park on the counter. Here's Cesarini, the stick work. Cesarini, the forehand is saved by Petrozella. Nick Cesarini for the second time today. One-on-one knifing through defenders and creating a fantastic opportunity. But Petrozella standing tall between the pipes for the Tigers. Slap shot from the slot. This one flutters wide. Kravitz. Galemi on forward. Taken away by Labate. Northport getting it back. No look pass right in front. Deflected away. Kings Park Commack going up the near side. Here's Salucci giving chase into the near side corner. Under 5 to play in that first period. We'll have a whistle as the goal was knocked off its moorings. With 4:18 remaining in the first. And a scoreless hockey game. Right now the teams number 3 and 4 in the standings respectively as King Park Commack has the 26 points, 3 ahead of Northport's 23. Northport on a rush if they can hurry it up. Fancy skating by Buchholz. Unable to get his hands free though. There's Raffone. Dug out by Bedard. Right in front, good deflection. Defensively in that time by Bedard, who's been very active for Kings Park. Well, Frankie Leonardo very emphatically just screamed at the official wanting a call, none coming. Looks like a delayed penalty now coming up on Kings Park Commack. Well, insult to injury for Frankie Leonardo, who wanted a penalty, and he got one. Unfortunately, it was on him. So 3:21 to go in the first. And the first penalty and first power play of the game for Northport. It'll be a 2-minute minor. Northport going across the ice. The pass to Stahl, broken up. Out it comes the left point for Raffone. Raffone winds, blocked in front. Back it comes for Raffone, that heavy shot. Blocker save on the pad. Raffone calling for it one more time in the slot. Deflected away. Minute 13 to go on the power play. Raffone trying to sneak it down to that right corner. Galemi with it. Galemi, who had 3 points in the last meeting between these two. Raffone has the puck, hop over his stick, able to send it into the near side corner. Raffone through traffic. In front, knuckling puck. Just whistles wide as Bedard able to knock it out. Now coming out of the zone with a head of steam, here's Cesarini. Cesarini racing across to his right. Cesarini, wrist shot up high, and a high save as well by Petrozella. 38 seconds to go on the man advantage. Bodies flying near center ice. Cesarini able to knock it away for Kings Park Commack. 20 seconds to go on the penalty. Here's Warren into the near side corner. And Warren lost his edge a moment, and the puck came out to the blue line. Bouncing puck on forward, Salucci. Salucci 1v1 with the goalie. His shot goes high. Turnover though. Kings Park Commack getting it back. Backhanded shot, save again. Right into the chest of Petrozella. And two shorthanded opportunities late for Kings Park Commack, but unable to cash in with 1:17 to go in the first period. Bottolato winning the faceoff. That pass behind Margain. Kravitz will take it for Kings Park Commack inside a minute to play in the first. Kravitz will cycle around the other end. Pass off the calf of his teammate Salucci. Right behind the waiting Arena, who's got to turn and chase after it. 35 seconds remaining in the first. That puck whistled up ice, and that'll be an automatic icing with 28 seconds to go. So a chance for Kings Park Commack with an offensive zone faceoff, and it looks like we're getting a penalty on either side. Arena for Kings Park Commack, and Spencer Rutkowski. And we will remain 5-on-5. So incidental penalties. Both minors. They don't have them up on the scoreboard though. Northport trying to get one final rush before the period comes to a close. There's Cesarini. Turnover in the neutral zone, 3 seconds to go. And Cesarini will hold and then flip it down the ice as the first period comes to a close. Both teams had some good opportunities, but Tinchert and Petrozella, some big saves in the opening 15 minutes, scoreless after one. Kings Park and Northport, Huntington scoreless. Well, Steve Dorff knew he had one special fan watching today, and that is his daughter Emma, who's a high school junior playing up in New England. She plays junior hockey. She played in the Kings Park program, but now with the New England Hockey Club in Marlborough, Massachusetts. And coach says that was a hard decision for him to let her go, but he knew that it was in her best interest. As Kings Park, a quick shot as the goal gets knocked off, and it was a face mask save by Petrozella. And Steve Dorff, in his first year coaching the varsity here, he says his daughter Emma calls him before and after every game, and they talk shop, they talk strategy, and they are so incredibly close. And she's actually the one that got him into coaching hockey as she started playing. Northport will take it away as they charge left to right in this second period. Shot going up high and scoring. Matt Galemi. So Max Galemi, who had 2 goals in the earlier meeting in October, strikes first. Here in the second period, 32 seconds in. Well, turnover in the neutral zone, and Northport made the most of it. 1-0 lead for the Tigers. Salucci on the puck. Right in front, Kravitz sends it on, and Petrosella didn't see it. There's Salucci giving chase. Buckholtz with it for Northport. Tigers on the rush again. This is Warren. Warren over the line. Tries to center on. Finds McGrain, but unable to keep it on his stick. Kings Park, Commack with some numbers. Kravitz sends it on towards net, giving a couple whacks at it. Puck still alive. Flickers behind the netting. Salucci up to Kravitz at the left point. Deflected on goal. And a save by Petrosella. Tom Petrosella with 11 saves so far tonight to keep Kings Park Commack off the board. Northport controlling the faceoff. Ruthkowski behind the net. Bondolato takes it out. Back up top, it comes for Ruthkowski. Right in front, second opportunity, won't go. The third is blocked. And whistle blown, and a little pushing and shoving after, but very quickly settled down. Well, Spencer Ruthkowski, the alternate captain, second-year defenseman for Northport. Very involved on that one. A quick one, knuckling puck up high, and the play blown dead. Tinshirt made the glove save initially, but he didn't have it fully in his grasp. I think that's where you heard the groans from the Northport side. Ruthkowski, a big booming blast. Heads wide. Up top it comes, here's De Silva. De Silva over the blue line for a shot. And Petrozella's there. And the pushing and shoving continuing down this end of the ice. Well, Tom Petrosella, he's in his second year on the varsity for this Northport program. Has that butterfly style. Mike Porcello says he's really an aggressive goalie. Salucci. And Petrosella will cover up. Face-off comes right to Petrosella. And we'll do it all over again. Kings Park player got tripped up. Salucci. That one almost very dangerous. Out in front. Galemi lost the puck. Covering up Petrosella again. Just to eliminate any threats posed by the cold team of Kings Park Commack. Three minutes into this second period, 1-0. Off the goal from Max Galemi. Just 32 seconds into the second period. last minute or so has been down this end of the ice. Northport not able to get it out of trouble. Now they do. Here's Maggie. And a battle for it with Jacob Kravitz out near center ice. Stahl will send it back in. Ruthkowski looks up ice. Good lifting of the stick that time by Tom Broderick. But Northport got it back. McGrain. Joe McGrain, a first-year player. He's really picked up his game over the second half of this season. Here's Belisi coming through. Belisi pulls the chain on a shot blocked. Kravitz unable to keep it in. And Kings Park Commack's got to regroup. J.R. Belisi tied up in front of the Kings Park bench, turned over. Here comes Warren on the break. Warren on the backhand, and a stop made by Tinchert. But a penalty coming up on Kings Park Commack. High shot in front. Tinchert again, another stop. Poking at it, and Northport will put it in. Well, bodies just crashing to the net for Northport Commack, and I think this goal is going to be credited to Warren. So that will wave off the penalty. And Northport has scored their second goal of the period. And they take now a 2-0 lead. Well, there was more than just Warren on the doorstep. If he didn't get it, somebody else very well might have. Shot, and the response very quickly for Kings Park Commack. Dylan Trabish. Nine seconds later for Kings Park Commack. Trabish, nobody bodied up on him right in front. And the wrist shot goes through. Well, much needed goal for Kings Park Commack, trying to get back in after dropping down 2-0. And they're right back into it. Trabish again, occupying that same real estate. Trabish in front, one-timer goal. Charles Sikorsky, and we're tied at 2. Well, Sikorsky just sneaking to the net. And Trabish was able to find him. He had the double team as two bodies were over at him. And the Kings Park Commack goals come 24 seconds apart. And we're all even at 2. This is a high-scoring offense. They've scored 123 goals on the season through the 16 games. Sent across. Hits the side of the netting. As Trabish covered laterally well anyway. Trabish, they say, was offsides. 9:17 to go in the second period. Tied at 2 between Kings Park Commack and Northport Huntington. Face-off won by Ruthkowski. Mackey, as well as Bedard, challenging Northport, still with it. Deflected off a skate, backhand. was off target and deflected further. McGrain trying to find some help. Turns it over to Arena. Player falling down. Kings Park, Commack wanting a penalty as Salucci went down. Physical battle for the puck on the near side boards. It's Kings Park, Commack to come away with it. And the physical play is picking up as well. Kept in by Salucci. Tristan Herbert. And then one down the ice. That'll be an icing. Well, unlike NHL hockey, in high school you can still change after an icing. So it's not quite as disadvantageous as it is at the professional level. Penalty on Northport Huntington, and you could hear the sarcastic cheer coming from the Kings Park Commack fans. We got a cross check on Buchholz. And the first power play of the game for Kings Park Commack. Northport 0 for 1 on the man advantage. In front, that puck gets all the way through to Petruzella, who smothers it in the midsection. Well, giving chase was Cesarini, but he could not keep it in. Northport now shorthanded, getting a little more offensive-minded. Cesarini's gotten it all the way through and finds a Northport stick. Trotton will catch up to it for Kings Park Commack. 40 seconds gone on the penalty. Here's Cesarini, that blazing speed again. That pass deflects off a Northport player. High save off the blocker from Petruzella. Miscommunication, puck comes out of the zone. Tinshirt thought he was going to cover that. Play continues. Cesarini going down, lost his edge, tries to still throw it on. And Northport will push. Here's Labonte, 2-on-1. Bounced off the stick of Rutkowski. 40 seconds on the Kings Park power play. Here's Labonte, lost the puck. Labonte keeping it in though, finding Warren in the corner. Warren with the second Northport goal. Lead pass ahead, finding Trotton. Trotton pulls the shot, knuckling in front. Penalty released. Galemi out of the box, he puts it in. So Max Galemi, perfectly timed. Nobody on the Kings Park side seemed to know the penalty was coming to a close. And Galemi jetted out of the box, caught it on the blue line, and puts in his second goal of the period. So 3-2, Northport back on top. Max Galimi's got 2 goals, matching his output from October the 19th. Quick bouncing shot, gloved down by Tincher. Here's Galimi circling around. In front, bouncing puck settled down for the moment. Here's Bedard trying to get it out. Unable to do so. And then Tinchert will gather to himself. And we will have a face-off. Shot blocked before it could get to the net. Leonardo. Saucer pass up ahead for Leonardo. Leonardo will send it in from the blue line and forcing Petruzella to make a save. With 4:44 to go in the second in a 3-2 Northport lead. Max Galimi, the junior, has 2 goals in this second period. All the scoring in period number 2. Cesarini always has such tremendous stick skill. His game just pops when you watch it. Ahead it comes for Coyle. Coyle off a defender. His shot hits the outside of the post. Back out it comes towards center ice for Stahl. Ruthkowski keeping it away. Maggie lost the puck. Cesarini drive on a power shot. And a kick save. Kept in the zone. Hit on the sideline, gets some jeers and cheers from the Kings Park side. And eventually Northport able to get rid of it. Cesarini bouncing one off the boards for Trottin. Travis, quick shot right in front. Blockered away. The shot caroms high up off the glass and out towards the line. Centering in front, Travis kicked away again by Petruzella. Piling up the saves so far tonight, 19. Coming over the blue line, nice job going down to block that shot was Trottin. Sticking with it the whole time. Silkorski with some speed. Lost the biscuit. Ahead it comes, lead pass for Galimi, who couldn't hold on to it. Inside 3 minutes to go in the second period, centering pass all the way through, and that will result in an icing with 2:39 to go in the second in a 3-2 Northport lead. Puck floats back towards center ice. Northport coming away, Grecki. One in the corner. Here's Raffone with it. Had a couple big slap shots earlier in the quarter. Period, pardon me. Raffone again, top of that right circle. Deflected high above the boards. Labonte giving chase. Sent around on the near side by Kings Park. Raffone getting it back. That one got up high. Looked like it crawled up on Kravitz. Almost got him in the face. Raffone again, sending a low shot. And collecting it was Tincher. Minute 42 to go in the second. Northport still holding on to a 3-2 lead. Arena sends it up ice for Kings Park. Here's Dupree. Taken away. Herbert's got it in the slot. Herbert trying to kick it to his stick. Collecting on the left side was Salucci. And Petrozello is able to stop it. Again, Petrozello now up to 20 saves on the evening, giving his team a 1-goal advantage at 3-2. Herbert won the face-off for the moment, but taken by Bottolato. Trying to use that speed. Bottolato gets an advantage, gets a shot, top right corner and scores. That was set up by the face-off win, but the freshman, Anthony Bottolato, with some speed and some good stick work. And Northport is back on top by 2 at 4-2. Well, Bottolato, a freshman. It's been a couple of years since Northport has had a freshman on the roster, and you see why they have brought him up. And they have him on the top pairing as well with Spencer Rutkowski. Here's Cesarini trying to will his team back in from a 2-goal deficit. Got it again, the backhand shot flutters high. Cesarini seemingly everywhere right now for Commack. Maggi sending it in for Northport. A chance from the left circle. Blockered away off the shot of Buchholz. 24 seconds to go in the second. Here's Raffone, his shot blocked. Salucci with 8 seconds left. Salucci speeding up the ice. Salucci trying to put it in just wide. Cesarini tries to center. But the second period will come to an end. 6 goals all coming in the second. 4 of them belonging to Northport, and 2 of those belonging to Max Galemi. It's a 4-2 Northport lead as we head to the third. Mike Porcello came into this game kind of thinking that he might split up the goalie duties with Petrozello and Kevin Reese just to get Reese some more reps, knowing this game would be one of the tougher games they had remaining on their schedule in the regular season. But Tom Petrozello, with 21 saves, has stayed in the game. Deflected right on goal. Luke De Silva will get credit for the deflection. And 9 seconds into the third, Kings Park fights back within 1. Well, I didn't see who had the initial shot, but De Silva is going to get credit for that deflection. It was Charles Sikorsky. So Sikorsky will get credit for the assist. 9 seconds into that period. Another chance, that one goes wide. For De Silva, his 9th goal of the season. And most importantly for Kings Park, it gets them back to within 1. I take it back on review. They give the assist to Dylan Trabish. So again, that scoring will be De Silva from Trabish at 9 seconds in the 3rd. Fluttering puck over the red line. A chance, Northport almost turned it over. Kurothowski with it. To the far side, Magrin. So he chased down by Ryan Trotton. Turned over McGrain. The centering puck bounces away. Here's Cesarini. Again, always interesting whenever he's got the puck at his stick. Cesarini between a couple, and then he's pushed off nicely by Buchholz. And a penalty coming up on Kings Park Commack. It looks like this is going against Warren of Northport. So just the 3rd power play of the game. Both teams 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Northport scoring a goal right after the penalty kill. Kravitz saucers a pass. Bedard, Sikorsky, lost the handle. Back out it comes, Paragallo, poked away. De Silva, that one hit off his shoulder, Buchholz. And he's gonna bang it on, not out of the zone though. Glove down, Trabish, traffic in front, Bedard, blocker save. Trabish again. This is Sikorsky with it. Trabish surveys. Sikorsky trying to tic-tac-toe it in front. Glove down, but unable to keep it down. Here comes Labate. Spun around off the puck by Bedard. 55 seconds to go in the man advantage. Bedard around a defender, wrist one on wide. Stick handling the other way for Galemi. Galemi from the right circle. Kick save out. There's Arena trying to keep it in. He's able to do so for the moment, and then cleared out by Galemi again. Galemi, here's Coyle with it. Coyle sticking with it. Low save. Up top towards center ice, 20 seconds remaining in the power play. Glove down by Bedard. Leonardo gives a look and sends it into the zone, making sure everybody was onside. Final second of the man advantage, and we're back to even strength, 5-on-5, 4 minutes into the 3rd period. And a 4-3 Northport Huntington lead. A poke check right away by Salucci. And that will blow it dead. And we mentioned the third power play. We've had 5 total penalties. In the last meeting, these two in October, 16 penalties combined. So it's been a much cleaner game. Fun one so far, 4-3. Northport on top. Shot from the left point, whistling wide. Banks out on the other end. Kings Park moving it ahead for Arena. Here's a rush opportunity, Trottin. Kept it in for the moment before Northport able to get it out. Paracallo's got it in. And kicked away by Cesarini. Cesarini can be a forward, he can be a D-man. Here's Salucci coming up. Drop pass for Arena. Deflected wide by Ruthakowski. Cesarini out over center ice. And a tripping penalty is going to go against Kings Park Commack. Well, Antonio Arena just got his stick up a little too high. And tangled up a Northport player, so with 9:47 to go in this one and a 1-goal advantage for the Tigers, they will go on a power play. Kurkowski up top. There's Raffone. He's got that big, heavy shot we saw a couple times earlier in this game. Coyle tries to center from the left side. Coyle in on the boards of a whistle. And it looks like he's going to go to the box. Take that back. And with 9:20 to go, we'll have a timeout. 4-3, Northport leads, and they have the power play right now. For Mike Porcello and crew, they talk so much about maintaining discipline on the defensive end, and knowing that Kings Park Commack was going to come out with probably a little bit more energy, a little bit more aggressive attitude in this game. They're playing a little bit short-handed, though. They've not had a full team, a full roster, a full bench throughout any game this season. And even with that, they're the only team in the league who has beaten the defending state champs in Smithtown. Minute 34 remains on the man advantage. Kings Park able to get it out. Ruthakowski. Across, here's Galemi, looking for the hat trick, pulling it wide. Back into the corner it comes for Galemi. Ruthakowski unable to keep it in, and all the way back to Petrozella it comes. Under a minute left on the power play for Northport. Cross ice pass for Romeo. Nice job lifting a stink by Ryan Trottin. Up top it comes to the left point. Slid over, touch pass to the far side for Buckholtz. Galemi here skating in traffic. Galemi trying to create some space, turns, fires, and a save down low by Tinchert. Tinchert going into that butterfly position. 8:16 to go in the third period in a one-goal game. Still 30 seconds left on the power play. Up top left point, that pass deflected and almost found its way past Tinchert. Kept in, that hit the skate of Sikorsky and deflected towards the benches. Kept in by Coyle. Coyle lost the edge. Out across the blue line, penalty set to expire, and we're back to even strength. Sikorsky, now Arena out of the box. Arena tries to sneak it in. Comes to the near side. Wrap around to Tepfonko. Bedard, as Petrozelli is sprawled out across the ice. And we'll get a penalty. Northport penalty going against Ruthakowski. With 7:29 left. And it looked like Antonio Arena was trying to get off the ice, and the referee calls him back out. That's almost got through for Bedard. Bedard will send it in. Sikorsky, that top line out there. Right in front into Silva, unable to put it on. Petrozella has been sprawling around the last couple minutes for Northport. Kept in along the boards. Saucered up top, Bedard through traffic, and Petrozella's got it. Gives a little love tap to the shin guard of a Commack player as well after that. .650 to go in the contest. Pass up top, glove down by Petrozella. As the saves continue to pile up, 25 tonight for Tom Petrozella. There's De Silva. Kept in for the moment. Trotting at a stick lifted by Coyle. Northport will send it down the length of the ice. Cesarini turnover. Coyle's got it. And Kings Park having trouble maintaining puck possession with 43 seconds on the power play. They have to pull it back and reset. Arena shouldered down hard by Raffone. A whistle, and they say a hand pass. With 26 seconds left in the power play. .554 to go in the third period. Northport clinging to a 4-3 advantage, trying to kill off this power play. Up to the top left point. That's Trodden. Kalemi advancing on forward. Penalty is over. Warren. Well, whistle as the goal comes off. And some words exchanged after the fact. .5:22 to go. Score remains as is. A 1-goal advantage for Northport. Max Kalemi with 2 goals so far tonight. Bottolato, the freshman, on the tremendous individual effort, has got the difference so far. Kings Park Commack wanting a penalty on a hard hit along the boards on the far side. Bedard turning it over. Kings Park able to get it out. Under 5 minutes to go in the third. Leonardo had it for a moment. Here is Leonardo again. Ahead it comes for Balesi. Balesi giving another track at it. Bounces over the crossbar in front of the keeper. Petrozello, who didn't know where it was. And we'll have a whistle stopping play with 4:11 to go. McGrain won it for a moment. Here's Bottolato. We've seen his speed today. Flicks it on. And gloved down by Tinchert. 4:02 to go in the third period. Here's Raffone, big hard shot. Coyle the rebound, put wide. Cesarino. One of the few times today we've seen him slow it down at all. Raffone getting to the puck first. De Silva there though. And Northport turning the other way, moving up ice. No icing on a deflection. Here's McGrain as the hard hits are piling up now on both sides. Cesarini, good defensive stand by Raffone. It's De Silva between a couple defenders now. Cesarini picks it up off the ice. And a save by Petrozella. Cesarini gloving it down, straight on shot, blocked in front, rebound put wide. Buzzing activity for Kings Park Commack. Now here comes Kaleni and Northport down the other way. Kalemi trying to get it to the backhand, unable to get his hands free. Right in front though, tic-tac-toe passing, save! Tinchert coming up with a stop to keep Kings Park in the hockey game with 2.5 minutes to play. And Petrozella will rope that in and smother it to stop play. High octane, end-to-end action in the latter stages of the third period. Northport on the face-off win. Controlled by Salucci in the far corner for Kings Park. Kings Park able to get it back. Salucci out of the zone with 2:05 to play in the third. And Northport playing puck possession right now, trying to milk some time off this clock. There's Dupree, turns it over, and coming over to block that shot was Ruthkowski. Kept in the zone by Bedard. Bedard again, diagonal pass across the ice, nobody there. He was looking for Arena. Minute 20 to go. Puck squirts through. Herbert's got it behind the net for Kings Park, trying to dig it out of trouble. 1:07 to go. Blue line blocked in front. Sent down the ice. And that'll be an icing with an even 60 seconds to go. And that will allow Kings Park Commack to pull the goalie. So the extra skater is on with a minute left as King Park tries to find the equalizer. On for the face-off was De Silva. And still a few more Northport players there. Cesarini. This is Trabish. 40 seconds to go. Trabish. Down into the near side corner, controlled by Bedard. 30 seconds left. In front, trying to sneak it through. Knocked out away. Cesarini's got it to himself in the near side corner. Taken by Galemi. Galemi is going to loft it down across center ice. Kings Park able to catch up to it, but just 15 seconds left. They've got to get moving. Trottin pushing up. Everybody on side. Sikorsky sent towards the net, blocked wide, and time will run out. So Kings Park falls for just the 4th time this season, but the 2nd time to Northport Huntington. Tom Petrozella finishes with 21 saves, and Max Galemi had a pair of goals in a fun hockey game tonight. A 4-3 win for Northport Huntington over Kings Park Commack, which will get them to within a point of the Kings Park club in the standings. So 4-3 again, your final tonight, as Tom Petrozella, the hero today, 21 saves, including shutting out Kings Park in the first and third periods. Northport 4-3 winners today over Kings Park Commack. Max Galemi with 2 goals in the winning effort. Max, I guess tell me about the second goal coming off the penalty kill. What were you thinking as you were coming out of the box there?
You know, you always gotta be ready when you come off the bench because you never know what's gonna happen. And as you can see, when I got off the bench, you have to get as hard as you can because I was able to catch him off guard and get behind him, and I was able to get a nice breakaway goal, which ended up changing the game. So it was an important goal.
And your goalie really stood on his head tonight. When your goalie has a performance like that, how much of a boost does it give to the offensive end of the ice?
Oh, it gives a huge boost to us because, you know, it's a good moral support knowing that you have solid defense back there. And, you know, we're able to do our job and rely on him without having to worry about it. So it's just nice to have a nice goalie back there. And he really gave his all today. And
a different tempo, I guess, between the first time you played Kings Park Commack, the 7-5 game, and a 4-3 game, a little bit more of a defensive struggle tonight. What did you see? What was your experience between those two?
Yeah, you know, the first game, I think it was more of an offensive battle, while this game was more of a defensive battle, like you said. We really stepped it up defensively this game. Not as many goals today, but like you said, we were able to really help ourselves back there, and, you know, we didn't have to have as much offense tonight because we had really good defense.
And A win like this tonight over a team you might see in the postseason, now you beat them twice. How much confidence does that give you heading in towards the latter half of the season?
Sure, it gives us a lot of confidence. Going into the playoffs, you kind of know what to expect. You know what we have to bring. So it's a good practice for the playoffs.
And also, I know Coach talked about the youth on this team, but also the experience that came with that youth. How much at this point in the season do you guys kind of pull back on some of those things that you've been able to do in the recent past?
Oh, before, we had a lot of seniors on our team, and, going into the new season, we had a lot of new guys, but I think they really stepped up, and they really brought out their all, and I think they're doing just as well as they did last year, so I think it's just a big step up for them.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So Max Galemi again with 2 goals in the winning effort tonight for Northport as they hold on for a 4-3 victory over Kings Park Commack, handing them just their 4th loss of the season. That'll do it for everybody involved in our broadcast. For our producer Josh Rebsky, I'm Matt Shortis saying so long, and we'll catch you next time on News 12 Varsity.